24 Secrets of Alchemy. 1. Repair the alchemical workshop. Nourish the temporal. Strengthen the physical body. To nourish the temporal is the point of departure. When vitality, energy, and spirit are vigorous, one can bear hunger and cold. Having cultivated the physical body until it is firm and strong, giving shelter from the rain and wind, it is good for refining the elixir. 2. Refine the self and set up the foundation. Overcome anger and lust. Conquer the self and return to normalcy. Refining the self and mastering the mind are building the foundation. Mundane feelings and idle thoughts are all to be thrown away. When you have refined yourself to where it does not exist, you are imperturbable and unshakable and cannot be deluded by things. 3. Set up the crucible and furnace. Stabilize the will with firmness. Do the work with flexibility. Making the will firm and strong is setting up the crucible. Gradually progressing in the work is setting up the furnace. Firmness and flexibility are both used, without imbalance. Having prepared, work the fire and the convergence according to the time. 4. Cull the medicines. Seek the real in the artificial. Pick the gold out of the sand. The great medicines are 3. Vitality, energy, spirit. It is necessary first to distinguish the true from the false. The division between right and wrong is slight. Be careful not to mix them up. 5. Use lead to control mercury. When real knowledge is not obscured, conscious knowledge is not flighty. Another name for sense is true lead. Essence, light, and mercuric is represented as mercury. When you understand the method of bringing sense to stabilize essence, the human mentality does not arise, and the mind of Tao is complete. 6. The yellow woman harmonizes. When true intent does not scatter, yin and yang naturally harmonize. You should know that the true intent is the yellow woman. Truthfulness alone can harmonize the 4 forms. Aggregating the 5 elements uses its power. Perfecting the being and building life are not apart from it. 7. Lead and mercury intermingle. Essence goes to seek sense, sense comes back to essence. Putting the lead in the mercury, sense returns to essence. Putting the mercury in the lead, essence cleaves to sense. When sense and essence merge without obstruction, there is no worry that the great way will not be accomplished. 8. Work the fire to smelt and refine. Activate sane energy. Sweep out aberrant energy. Gentle cooking and fierce refinement are the methods of immortals. Fire comes forth in the spiritual furnace, yin and yang, burning away the 1,000 kinds of pollutants. Naturally, the great medicines emanate misty light. 9. The restored elixir congeal. Firmness and flexibility balance each other. Essence and sense are as one. When essence and sense are unified, that is called the restored elixir. Bright and clear, reality and consciousness join into one whole. Having obtained the original priceless jewel, carefully guard it. Practice observation of the spirit. 10. Bathe and incubate. Do not let thoughts arise. Do not let attention scatter. Washing off defilement and dust is the method of bathing. Do not be negligent. Do not be forceful. Join yin and yang. When entanglements do not arise, the basis of the elixir is stable. Nurturing the spiritual root, the flower buds are fragrant. 11. The basis of the elixir becomes mature. Within black, there is white. When quietude culminates, there is movement. Within black, there is white, the herb of long life. Within darkness is concealed light, the life-prolonging tonic. Refining it into something crystal clear and pure, it penetrates heaven and earth with a ray of light. 12. Ingest the gold elixir. Gather the spirit into the room, transmuting earthliness. The elixir ingested does not come from outside. The refined real consciousness rests within. The internal organs produce light. Earthly energy is transmuted. Without confusion or obscurity, obstacles are broken through. 13. Move the furnace and crucible, the root source in hand. Plant and nurture according to the time. The gold elixir in hand, there is true transmission. Moving the furnace and crucible is a mystery within mystery. Henceforth, carefully cook the great medicine, refining the primordial within the primordial opening. 14. Congeal the spiritual embryo. All the spirit gathered, the 5 elements merge. The 5 energies return to the origin and gather on the spiritual pedestal. The primordial seed is already firmly planted. As though an idiot, as though drunk, as though deep in sleep. In ecstasy and profound abstraction, you congeal the spiritual embryo. 15. Difficulty in the morning, darkness at night. Know the male, keep the female, refine with the natural fire. Knowing the male, it is also necessary to keep the female. Steaming with water and fire is not a matter of the hour. There is naturally a pivot which turns over the trigrams. What is the need to make conscious effort? 16. Incubate the embryo, like a hen sitting on an egg, like an oyster embracing a pearl. Concentrate single-mindedly, like a hen sitting on an egg. Be thoroughly sincere, like an oyster embracing a pearl. Hour after hour, quietly watch over the aperture of open awareness to avoid letting water and fire be isolated in the furnace. 17. Forestall danger. Externally oblivious of the body, internally oblivious of the mind. Before celestial energy is thoroughly pure, there is still danger. As long as earthly energy is not exhausted, it is necessary to prevent peril. If the pollution of acquired conditioning is dissolved away, it can be guaranteed that the embryo will not be damaged. 18. In 10 months, the embryo is mature. Primordial energy is pure. Conditioning is evaporated. After 10 months of work, the embryo is finally mature. When conditioning is all dissolved, the primal is complete, utterly pure and clean. There is nothing else. It is one naturalness, neither form nor void. 19. Wait for the time to break free. No thought, no doing, not obsessed, not indifferent. Basically, there is a time to break free, transformed. It will not do to be early or to be late. Truthfulness within reaches outside, not admitting force. When a melon is ripe, it naturally separates from the stem. 20. The infant emerges, breaking through non-differentiation, leaping into nothingness. Keep still in the yellow court and nurture the valley spirit. With body complete and energy replete, the fire is stopped. With a peal of thunder, the gate of heaven opens, and out leaps the indestructible, immortal person. 21. Breastfeed for 3 years, enlightened but not shining, illumined but not using it. When real consciousness is refined into a golden body, it never falls into the dust. Nursing it for 3 years, enlightened but not shining, knowing before and understanding after, the sage is spiritual. 22. Exiting and entering at will. Body and spirit, both sublimated, merging into reality with the Tao. Body and spirit, both sublimated, equal to space, merging in reality with the Tao. All things are penetrated, appearing, hiding, going against or along. No one can fathom it. Clustered, there is form. Dispersed, the wind. 23. Facing a wall for 9 years, neither being nor non-being stand. The universe is ultimately empty. 9 years facing a wall. Who is there that knows? The work of entering the room does not depend on thought. The universe returns to emptiness. Ordinary and holy are gone. In the realm of silent serenity, the abode of immortals is built. 24. The child also produces grandchildren. Transformation without end. Unfathomable spiritual wonders. The child also produces grandchildren. Ordinary and sage are the same. The only distinction is in going along or coming back in reverse. Ancient immortals left the secret of a great elixir, with endless transmutations, getting through everywhere.